Hey folks, here's the mask testing setup. We have air intake going in through there, coming down into this. I could certainly shorten that path. I have extra tube because I'm testing. Turns out the human body only breathes about a quarter cubic foot per minute. And this thing needs to suck in a full cubic foot per minute. So I make up the difference by bringing in clean air from this thing, which has actually been surprisingly cleaner than I thought it would be, to minimize the error, the margin of error in having a irregular baseline. So that's my more reliable baseline air. I'm blowing in some mist through there. See if you can even see it. You can barely see it. Shows up better in real life. This thing regulates the amount of air that mist will allow in. Currently it is regulating to 100 liters per hour. I need 424 liters per hour. So that's not going to work. Yeah. But yeah, this chamber here is sealed, airtight. At least this thing thinks it's fairly well sealed, because if I were to shut this thing off, then this thing would get really grumpy and have to pull all of its air from that. And if I shut that off and I shut this thing off, and this guy flashes red and says, "What the hell are you doing?" and doesn't try and overwork its pump. So that's good. Because it's not bringing in its full cubic foot per minute. I was a little worried about irregularities at first, but they've sort of leveled off. This was me opening and playing with the lid. So that's going to require more careful stripping. I use a bulkhead under there to run the tube into the thing, and then I use plumber's putty up there and silicone to make that joint. And then this is actually a tapered press fit right here into this guy. So that's pretty cool. I wish they were all tapered press fits. Those are nice. So yep, that's the guy. What I don't like about him is I got a mannequin head that's meant for makeup, right? Because that provides these soft, squishy skins. Like, observe, here's another one. It's disturbing, but the skin's just a tiny bit squishy, which is closer to what a human would be at. What I don't like is those tiny little lines indicate where the facial hair would be, and those would create less of a seal, which would be a huge, huge deal. Fortunately, Punky Brewster here doesn't have those lines because she's not meant to have facial hair. So, yay for that. Unfortunately, the full male head does have those lines, and I haven't been able to find anything good. I might need to make a ballistics gelatin form of a male head. Harumph. Anyways, 5 minutes has passed. This is my flow controller thing. This is the clean air baseline thing. Goes down into this thing, splits off with a T there. I have my dirty air taking as straight of a line as possible. Well, no, I don't. I have my fittings set up so the dirty air would take as straight of a line as possible. But that doesn't mean much with such long tubes. I think I have maybe 4 or 5 feet of tube for dirty air, and 3 or 4 feet of tube for clean air. I assume the clean air tubing doesn't matter as much, but yeah. Just a thought. I'm gonna clean up the aquarium and yeah. Slightly superior. I need a better regulator. I need a better flow regulator.